This is Sigma Universe. Sigma male, Sigma world, Sigma race. School has told you that there is the rich and the poor, but did you know that reality is more complicated than that? What schools won't teach you about is the underclass of males feasting on the scraps, donating millions to anime girls on Twitch, drinking soy milk and posting racist memes on 4chan. Didn't expect me to know about 4chan, huh? Did you? The beta males. You don't want to be one of these guys. So here are the top 10 beta males. The people you should avoid in your journey to becoming Sigma. Number 10. Greg Heffley. A lot of you guys have been reading these books, so you know who I'm talking about. This guy reminds me of this kid I went to school with. We used to call him Beta Male Bob. But then he became Sigma. Nobody was calling him Beta then. The point is, he changed. The wimpy kid, Greg Heffley, he can't change. He's a character, and the entire point of his character is being beta. The fact that this guy is number 10 on this list really shows you the kind of people who are going to be next. Number 9. Yander Dev. Living proof that surrounding yourself with women does not make you an alpha. He made a game called Yander Simulator, and apparently the code had too many if statements. If I made a video game, it would be the Sigma Male Training Grounds. And the code would have no if statements. Because I don't ask questions, I'm straight to the point. Speaking of code, here is a word from our sponsor. Speed, 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 speed. That's what the current market for Roblox scripting tutorials does not understand. Master Somnus understands. All of his videos, less than 2 minutes long. It's straight to the point. Copy and paste the code, with explanations of the code in the video. You will learn Roblox Studio in seconds. With speed, no unnecessary pieces of the video, no telling you to subscribe to the channel. Nothing is unnecessary. It's speed, fast videos explaining you everything you need to know about Roblox scripting. Subscribe to Master Somnus now, link in the description. Number 8. HB Bomber Guy. I talk about this guy a bit in my video, The Top 10 Sigma Males, so if you haven't seen that, maybe you should watch it. I'm not sure if this guy spends more time drinking soy milk or posting videos about why he thinks it's good for you. Point is, he really likes soy. He's obsessed with it. Also, I'm not an expert in the origins behind his name, but something tells me Bomber Guy is up to no good. And it may have something to do with soy milk. Number 7. IDUPZ. The man who once famously said that he's gay now has a wife who does OnlyFans. I'm sure we are all disappointed. He had a show called Content Cop. Keyword had. I'm guessing Black Lives Matter wasn't too happy about this one. Number 6. Leafy. Now, I'm talking about Leafy is here, the YouTuber. The image behind me is just what I got from looking up Leafy in Google Images. You're just gonna have to deal with this green little fella. Now, Leafy made videos on YouTube where he played this game where he would jump around. Meanwhile, he would bully kids on YouTube. Let's just say Leafy doesn't like picking on people his own size. Leafy recently made a post on X saying that he is the Hitler of the LGBTQ. let's remind ourselves that Hitler lost. So maybe Leafy will find himself losing to a pro-LGBTQ army led by Elon Musk. Number 5. Destiny. He acts like a feminist, but the only woman's rights he cares about is his wife's right to have sex with other men. He dyed his hair blue. He was clearly trying to look like Rick from Rick and Morty, to make himself look like less of an idiot, to make himself look like a genius. That didn't work out. There's this saying people bring up, that brightly colored animals are signaling that they are dangerous and poisonous, and that therefore people with brightly colored hairs shouldn't be messed with, because they themselves are dangerous and poisonous. What the people who say this don't consider is that it doesn't apply under the water, where Destiny is a beta blue fish swimming away from Sigma sharks. Number 4. Aiden Something. Adam what? Aiden Something. That's right, he doesn't even know his last name. These are the kinds of people calling Elon Musk an idiot. He uses his city planning knowledge to advocate for the destruction of cars. That sucks because I love Teslas. This guy really hates Elon Musk. He hates Teslas and he hates the Hyperloop. And he makes this argument. I'm not an expert in city planning, but I think I've poked a hole in this little argument of his. He says that if you increase the lanes of a road, if you build more lanes, for Teslas, because it's an amazing car, if you build more lanes, it's just gonna increase the traffic, because the people on the trains are gonna start driving cars as well, meaning more cars, meaning more traffic. The people cycling are gonna go there and drive on those extra lanes now, which means more traffic. And he uses this argument to advocate for the destruction of cars. Well, guess what? This logic could be applied to trains. If you add more trains, that means that the people going on the cars are going to start going on the trains, meaning that the trains are going to be more cramped. Aiden Something loves trains. I don't think he would want to destroy trains, would he? He is a hypocrite. Number 3. Aiden Ross, also known as Pudgy Aiden. There's this story, this tale, this internet legend of this man on a wheelchair who got up for the first time in years just to turn off Aiden's stream. I know what you're thinking. I shouldn't believe everything I read on the internet. And you're right, but there's this comic I saw on X. It's about this man who reads the news and he thinks it's crazy. He says, wow, that's amazing. Then another guy tells him that it's actually fake news. It's not real. Then the man says something incredible. He says, well, the fact that I could believe it really says something about the world. To which the other guy replied, wow, what an interesting way of thinking. And it is an interesting way of thinking. It's the right way of thinking. The fact that we could all believe in the internet tale really says something about how much of a beta male Aiden really is. Number 2. Adolf Hitler, a non-AI artist. Did you know that he loved soybeans? In fact, he loved soybeans so much that he forced the Germans to eat his Nazi beans. Andrew Tate once said something about how weak men are the most capable of evil. Adolf Hitler is the prime example. Number 1. Nicocado Avocado. He doesn't have much to do with avocados anymore. Now I'm gonna say something offensive. You're really not gonna like this. The sensitive of you in the audience, you're gonna want to click off this video. This is gonna be really insensitive. You're not gonna hear this anywhere else on the internet. This is the brutal truth nobody else is gonna tell you. You could end up like Nicocado Avocado if you don't subscribe to the Sigma Universe YouTube channel. This has been Sigma Universe. Sigma Male, Sigma World, Sigma Race.